Here we go. So I tried to record this video about 4 times and I only had about 10 minutes of storage space. So we're back now. Hey up and welcome. We're going to do some more of these football polls. I haven't done this before, but we're going to do it in today's video. I'm going to answer them quickly for an out of storage space. And yeah. First question. I'll put his channel, by the way, not his channel, his Instagram in the description so you can go and answer these for yourself. 1. Where is Jadon Sancho going to move to? United or Chelsea? It's going to be United. Who's had a better season, Haaland or Messi? Haaland. Should Son move clubs? Yes, if he wants to win trophies, definitely. But if he's happy at Tottenham, he can stay there, obviously. Will Liverpool win the league next season? Probably yes. If not us, either City or Chelsea. Better player, Haaland or Sancho? Easily Sancho. Better player, Mount or Foden? Easily Mason Mount. Better manager, Pep Guardiola? According to Guardiola every other time I try to record this. Or Jose Mourinho? It's definitely Pep Guardiola. Will Newcastle win the league in the next 10 years? No, they won't. Currently, Arsenal or United? United. Henderson, overrated or underrated? Underrated. If you think he's overrated, you are a clown. He has a really big impact on the team in a very good way. Look how we were playing, like for example, against Atletico Madrid when he wasn't in the team. And then obviously when he was playing against Atletico Madrid in the second leg, we were winning until Adrian decided that he was going to, become an Atletico Madrid player, basically, for 15 minutes. But Henderson has such an impact on the team. If you think he's overrated, you know nothing about football. Has Kevin De Bruyne been the best player in the Prem this season? I'd say so. Is City on a downward path with David Silva leaving? No. They've got a lot of quality in that team. They'll miss him, definitely, but I don't think it's going to lead to a downward spiral. Will United get top 4 next season? Probably, yeah. United. Is Bruno Fernandes overhyped? He's overhyped, but not overrated. He plays as well as they say he does, but they expect too much from him. At best, Messi or Ronaldo? Ronaldo. Would Zaha be a good signing for Arsenal? Of course he would. Better national team, France or Belgium? France. Does Robin deserve an icon card on FIFA? Yes, he does. Does Kevin De Bruyne deserve one? Yes, he does. Better right back, Trent or Wan-Bissaka? Easily Trent. And he's also younger, as well as being better. So Wan-Bissaka is never going to be on Trent Alexander-Arnold's level. Again, I'm not belittling him. He is a good player. He's just not on Trent's level. Will FIFA 21 be better than FIFA 20? 100%. 100%. FIFA 20, with the amount of glitches and stuff, it's barely playable. Like, I'm a career mode player when I play FIFA. You give someone a contract that's significantly more than the rest of the squad, you get sacked for it. That's how bad it is. Could Kevin De Bruyne win the Ballon d'Or? No, because it's rigged and it always goes to Messi. That's even when there's no, like Liverpool players involved. I don't care who is involved. It's usually just Messi that wins it. And then they thought they'd change it up one year, and so they said Modric one year, which was completely odd. It's always Messi and Ronaldo, usually the top two. Is FIFA 20 the worst FIFA ever? Yeah, the ones that I've played anyway. I've been playing FIFA since FIFA 2013 or FIFA 13. Better season, Ilicic or Immobile. Better season, De Bruyne or Ronaldo? De Bruyne. The Prem is back. It says, should Prem be back on June 1st? It already is. How many leagues do you watch? 1 or 2 plus? I watch 3 leagues. I watch the Premier League, I watch the Championship, and I watch League 1. Oh, I also watch the Bundesliga as well. Aubameyang or Vardy? Aubameyang. Is Aguero top 5 Prem players ever? No, definitely top 5 Prem strikers, but not Prem players. There are loads of players better than him, like in terms of performance and stuff like that. Better player, Gerrard or Lampard? Gerrard. Better player, Xavi or Iniesta? Iniesta. At best, Iniesta or Modric? Iniesta. Do United have a chance at winning the Prem next season? Not yet. No. They don't have enough quality in their side at the moment. They are relying far too much on Bruno Fernandes. And if he gets injured, they'll just feel deflated and they won't play as well as they have been recently. So they don't have a chance of winning the Premier League next season. Maybe not for the next few years. They might start to contend if they get players like Jadon Sancho and stuff like that. But at least for the mean part of it, in the meantime, no. Is Cech top 3 Prem keepers ever? 100%. Some people even consider him the best Premier League goalkeeper ever. I don't think so. I think that is Peter Schmeichel, but Petr Cech is definitely the top 3 Prem keepers ever. And no, before you say, I don't think Alisson is one of the best 3 Premier League keepers. Alisson is not one of them. Would this team beat any team in the Prem currently? Joe Hart, Zabaleta, Kompany, Laporte, Kolarov, De Bruyne, Torre, David Silva, Sterling, Aguero, Dzeko. No. Maybe a few years ago, but not now. There are far too many teams in the league with that amount of quality. Like Liverpool would probably beat that team if they weren't drunk like they were last time they played them. Tottenham could probably beat that. I mean, they've already beat City this season. United could probably beat that, and if Chelsea played well enough, they could probably beat that. Top 3 finishers in the Prem. Mason Greenwood. No, definitely not. He's a good finisher, but he's not in the top 3. I wouldn't even say he's in the top 10. Currently Neymar or Ronaldo. It's always been Ronaldo and always will be. Could a young player like Haaland or Sancho win the Ballon d'Or? In my opinion, yes. In UEFA's opinion, no. They'll just give it to Messi again. Would Real Madrid win the Champions League if they sign Mbappe and Haaland? No, I don't think they would. The rest of their team is aging quite drastically. Hold on. Wait a second. The rest of their team is aging quite a lot. You know, for example, Marcelo, Modric, Ramos, Carvajal's getting on a bit now, and stuff like that. So I think they'll need a lot more quality in that team. I don't think they could win the Champions League. Obviously, they are Europe's most successful club, so I wouldn't be surprised if they did win the Champions League again. But I don't think they would, even if they did sign Mbappe and Haaland. And I don't think they will sign Mbappe and Haaland anyway. Top 5 ever Prem CBs: Vidic, Terry, Kompany, Ferdinand, Van Dijk. Gotta agree with that. Maybe not particularly in that order. I wouldn't really consider Nemanja Vidic, or whatever his name is, whatever his first name is, the best Premier League centre-back of all time. I think they all had their highs and stuff. I think Vidic is definitely number 2. And no, I don't think Van Dijk is number 1, before you say. Kompany was solid in his prime for Man City, so I'd say Kompany probably. Right, I've got to start flying through these now because there's still loads to go and I've already had 7 minutes. Davies or Robertson? Robertson. Historically, Liverpool or United? Well, Liverpool have more major trophies, so Liverpool. Will Spurs win the Premier in the next 10 years? No, not even in the next 20. Sancho or Sterling? Sancho. Who should start for City? Sterling or Sane? Well, Sterling, because Sane's leaving. Better centre-back, Terry or Kompany? I'd say Kompany, but people have voted Terry. Better centre-back, Kompany or Van Dijk? Kompany in his prime. I think Bayern are the best in the world right now. Are they? Dortmund or Bayern? Bayern are way better than Dortmund, unfortunately. Is Buffon the best keeper ever? No. Is Neuer the best keeper ever? No. Is Casillas the best keeper ever? Probably not. I don't think so. Is Yashin the best keeper ever? I don't know. Probably not. Harder worker, Messi or Ronaldo? Ronaldo. Is Jimenez world class? No. Liverpool defenders have worse stats than Man United's defenders, but they control the game. If they were defending more, they would have better stats. That is true. The fact that United have better defensive stats than us could actually be a bad thing. It could actually signify that teams are getting through their midfield too easily. And obviously they're doing well at defending that sort of stuff, but it looks like defensively they are quite weak, or in the midfield at least. But they do have better defensive stats than us because we do not actually have... We don't have to defend all that much. Could this team win the league? Ederson, Alaba, Skriniar, Laporte, Walker, Rodri, Kevin De Bruyne, Bernardo Silva, Sterling, Aguero, Mahrez. It says Sane or Sterling, but he's leaving. Sterling, Aguero, Mahrez. Yeah, that could easily win the Premier League. Is Aguero versus QPR the most iconic Premier League moment ever? Definitely. Martin Tyler's commentary. Aguero! It's got to be the... Oh, that was really bad, but it's got to be the most iconic Premier League moment of all time. This season, Immobile or Ronaldo? I'd say Ronaldo, but Immobile won the vote. At best, Neymar or Ronaldinho? Not even a question. Ronaldinho. Will Mbappe be better than Messi? That is going to be a hard pair of boots to fill. And just for that reason and how good Messi has been, I'm going to have to say no. Hakimi or Trent? For some reason, people have voted Hakimi, but Trent is easily going to win it for me. Hakimi or Wan-Bissaka? I'd actually go for Wan-Bissaka. Better for United, Pogba or Bruno? Definitely Bruno. Right now, Hendo or Pogba? Henderson, 100%. Again, it's his influence that he has on the team. But, you know, these United fans are obviously going to vote for Pogba, aren't they? And even people that aren't United fans, because, you know, we're the most hated club in the world right now. Quarantine's been good or bad? It's been 50-50 for me. Xavi or Iniesta? Iniesta. I think we've already had that one anyway. Better atmosphere, Anfield or Old Trafford? People have voted Old Trafford. Are you deaf? Old Trafford might have a good atmosphere. Not Anfield's level. Especially not on a European night. Goat, Pele, Messi. I don't believe half the things that Pele says, so I'm going to go for Messi. Is Pele a fraud? Yes. Is Gnabry world class? Yes. Better keeper, Lloris or Leno? Leno. Leno is one of the most, if not the most, underrated keeper in the Premier League. So Lloris is a good keeper, but I think Leno is just a better keeper, and he's surrounded by a shit defence, which makes him seem shit. Right now, De Gea or Leno? Leno. Better career, De Gea or Neuer? Neuer, because at one point he was actually considered the best in the world. De Gea was only considered the best in the Premier League. Prime, Neymar or Hazard? Unfortunately, people have voted Neymar, but I'd have gone for Hazard. Lampard or Gerrard? We've already had this one, and Gerrard won the vote, but now they've done it again, and Lampard's won the vote. I've already answered that one, so I'm not going to answer again. Better youngster, Martinelli or Greenwood? That's hard. I want to be biased and say Martinelli just because I hate United, but Greenwood is class. I can't deny that, so I'll have to go for Greenwood. Better career, Jones or Virgil van Dijk? I know this is banter. The vote is 50-50. I'm not going to answer that one because it's just banter. More likely to become an all-time great, Haaland or Werner? Haaland because he's younger. One clear winner, I think, De Bruyne or Henderson? De Bruyne. Next season, United or Chelsea? Chelsea, 100%. The team that Chelsea are building is ridiculous. Frank Lampard has done really well with his youth, and now he's getting in some good players. So, yeah. Will Spurs get top 4 next season? People have said no. I'm going to agree with them and say no. I think they'll get Europa League, but I don't think they'll get into the Champions League. What's this next one? Better striker, Rashford or Kane? Personally, I think Rashford. People have voted Kane, but I think Rashford's a better striker. Better centre mid, Gini or Gundogan? People who voted Gundogan know nothing about football. Gini Wijnaldum is easily one of the most agile players in the league. He's got the technical ability, so Gini is better than Gundogan. Have you been watching Bundesliga? Yes. More likely for Havertz to go to Chelsea or Arsenal. I haven't even heard links of him being linked to Arsenal, so I'm going to go Chelsea. London is red or blue? At the moment, it's firmly blue. Manchester is red or blue? If you're talking in terms of passion, it's red. If you're talking in terms of squad ability and trophies and stuff in recent times, then it's definitely blue. Better CDM, Fabinho or Fernandinho? Fabinho. Fernandinho is now a CDM. Centre-back, sorry. So that doesn't even count. Fabinho is 100 times better now. Ballon d'Or last year, Messi or Virgil van Dijk? Well, I mean, Messi got it, so Messi. Should have got a Team of the Year card on FIFA. Lewandowski or Mbappe? Definitely Lewandowski. Arsenal or Spurs? Arsenal. Pep or Klopp? Klopp. It's the rebuild that he's done with Liverpool. He's took us from having an attack force of, I think we had Origi, Coutinho, and Sterling, to Roberto Firmino, Mohamed Salah, and Sadio Mane. One of the deadliest, if not the deadliest, front threes in the league. Do you enjoy these polls yet? Stronger squad, Croatia or England? England. So a debate on this, Firmino or Martial? Firmino. Firmino is that kind of player that influences the attack. I wouldn't say he's a defensive striker. That term doesn't exist. But he is a false nine. He's more of an attacking midfielder than a striker. He is a playmaker. Yes, it is a little bit concerning that he hasn't scored in the league at Anfield this season, but it doesn't matter really because we are still winning games at Anfield. He's still having the same influence on the team, even if he's not the one scoring the goals. So Firmino is easily better than Anthony Martial. Right, we've got one more. We've got two more. Sorry to debate on this, which I think is stupid. Ballack or Henderson? Why are people comparing Jordan Henderson to Ballack? It's Ballack's winning that vote. Who should start for United, Dean Henderson or De Gea? De Gea. De Gea is still a good keeper. That's the last one, by the way. De Gea is still a good keeper, but he makes far too many mistakes. Anyway, I'm going to go off now. That was the end of Football Debates episode 1. It's probably going to be the only one I do of these, actually. I'm going to go off now. I'm going to go and watch Jersey Boys stream, and I will see you all in a bit. Peace.